What's good, y'all? It's your man Reese. Welcome to DripTalk, the place where we talk about everything fit. Today, we're going to be talking about the difference between a man with money versus a woman with money. The reason I want to talk about this today is because recently I saw a post on Spiritual World explaining kind of what I'm about to talk about. So I'm going to read the post to you guys, and then we're going to talk about it, good people, all right? Before we get into it, be sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell notification to help your man grow this channel. And without further ado, good people, let's get into it. Yes, sir. All right, I'm putting the post on the screen so you guys can see it. So the post says, in most cases, when a man earns money, he dreams of giving his wife the best. When a woman earns money, here's the kicker, she feels she does not need a man. True or false, good people? So that's what it is. So I'm going to personally answer the question, but do me a favor, go in the comments and let me know what you guys think about this. True or false? I'm about to answer it. I think this is true. Here's the reason why. We all know, especially in the Western culture, women were raised to be more independent. I know a lot of people say this is a black woman stigma to be independent, but I personally believe that this is a Western culture woman problem to be independent. It's not just black women. That's what I believe personally. So I think women in the West were raised to be more independent. So that's why she gets the money, because you know a lot of propaganda out there tells women like you don't need a man, never depend on the man. You know, a man gonna always let you down, so you gotta go out there and get your money and this and that. And ain't nothing wrong with a woman going out there and getting her money and doing what she gotta do. That's not the problem. The problem is the mentality behind it is the problem, not the fact that she's out there getting the money. That's what a lot of people misunderstand when men talk about this, about not really caring much about a woman's money. It's not because they trying to be like, oh, it doesn't matter. That's kind of what they're trying to say. But it's not like to down them. It's just like it's not a priority for us, especially if we got our own. Men are looking more of personality stuff in women, you know. But that's very true. And when it comes to a man, we all know this. Look in society now. A man's motivation, I'm not saying that this is the only motivation a man gets money, but the main motivation why a lot of dudes out here get money is because they want to impress women for the most part. Why do you think these rappers be out here, you know, trying to buy all these gold chains and these nice exotic cars and all this good stuff? They ain't doing it because they just want to do it. They doing it so they could attract women. So when men do it, they do it so they could provide something to a woman, because society has made it as, you know, and that's how a lot of women value men too, based on how much money they make. And this is not all women, just, you know, I ain't trying to say all women gold diggers and whatnot, but that's one of the main key priorities, you know, him having money. So a man, when he goes out there and gets money and has a career, he's thinking about, okay, I'm doing this so I could eventually have a family, have a wife, have, you know, children. He's thinking like that to be a provider, versus a woman, she's getting out there to get it because she thinks she doesn't need a man. She wants to prove that I don't need no man. I don't see no value in no man. So I'm going to go out here and just get money and get all this and that, so I could feel like I don't need a man. Because what society and feminism programmed into a lot of women is that a man's only value really is how much money he has. It's not really how he is as a man, his personality, all that stuff that women say. It's not really that. It's they program, especially women in the West, to value men based on money, and that's it. So by them telling women to go out there and get their own money and this and that, it makes women feel like, oh, I'm doing this on my own, getting this money on my own, so I don't need a man. You see what I'm saying? So they're like, okay, since I'm getting the money on my own, I don't see the value in having a man. And we all know men provide way more value other than just bringing money. We all know that. Anybody with common sense and, a woman that's not bitter and angry towards men will understand that a man brings more than just money. But a lot of women out here in the West, especially these women that, all into the city girl culture and all that type of stuff, they believe a man is just good for money. Even though they have their own money, a man is just good for money. And since I got my own money, I don't need a man. Because they think a man doesn't provide any value outside of money. That's how their minds work. And we all know that's false. Men provide way more value than just money. I don't care what you see out here. There's men out here that are really good. They're good men. And it's not just money that they, that's why it's always good for men to test out women and to see like, oh, is she with me because she like me for real? Or is she with me because the amount of money I have? So that's something a lot of men need to do. So that's really my thoughts on it. I think the statement that I just read to you guys is very true, because that's just the way how society is working now. Men typically get money so they could have access to more women. Women just get money basically to just feel like they don't need a man. And that's kind of toxic, because men provide, as I said before, men provide more value to a woman other than money. All right. And I think it's really important for both men and women to see the value in each other and stop only basing each other off, things that don't really matter like that, And I'm really specifically talking to the ladies mostly when I'm talking about this, because there's a lot of women that just see men as a walking wallet out here. I ain't saying this is all women, but I could safely say, especially in the Western culture, this is how women out here moving. I'm just trying to keep it real. I ain't saying this is everybody, but this is really running rampant in the Western culture. I've seen a lot of videos with women saying things like, "Oh, a man, that's all he's good for anyway, his money." I ain't lying to you, so I'll show you the videos. I might do some reactions to it sooner than later, but yeah, we should just value each other based on our character, who we are as a person, and all that other stuff. Really, that come after. And ladies, if you out here and you get your own money, do it because because I understand some women out here, they need to be out here getting it on their own. That's cool. But do it because you just got to be out here and taking care of yourself. Don't do it so you could walk around saying, I got my own money, I don't need no man. Don't be out here doing that. But just be out here getting the money just so you could, get the money and take care of yourself. Don't use it as a trope to say, oh, I have this money so I don't need a man. Because you're making yourself look bad when you do that, ladies. And to my fellas, just keep on staying on your grind. Keep on staying on your purpose. If you do want to have a family one day, fellas, you're going to have some money. I don't care what it is. Like, if you want to have a wife, some kids, and a family, you can't be broke. You can't be broke. As Kevin Samuels say, you can't be broke in high value. You gotta have some money. All right, all right, my fellas. So don't think that you could just be out here, since the women out here getting money now. Don't think you could be out here just slacking. Stay on your grind. As they say, A rich man, and this reminds me of this saying I'm about to tell you guys. As they say, a rich man will look a broke woman's way, but a broke woman will never look a rich man's way, and that's facts. I don't care what you ladies got to say about it, because y'all, I know y'all gonna be capping, talking about, oh, that's not me. But hey, we know, fellas, just to be safe, make sure you got your stuff together. All right. Don't ever be out here thinking that, oh, a woman, she gonna be out here, she gonna help me through the hard times. And that ain't gonna happen, all right? That's what men do for women. Women typically don't help men out when they down bad. And if they do it, they gonna eventually get tired of it and they gonna resent you. So it's best to just get yourself together, fellas, on your own and not depend on the woman ever. Because men are okay with having women dependent on them. Because that's how it was in a certain period of time, especially men that are high earners, like the professional men, doctors, lawyers, engineers, entrepreneurs. They're definitely okay with it because they're making enough money. So they're not, if their wife don't want to work, they're not gonna be out here complaining. But how it is nowadays, like most relationships are more like 50-50 because like things has gotten so expensive that most couples need to both be making money to survive. So that I understand that too. So good people, that's what I got to say about this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think this is true or this is false? Let me know what y'all think. All right, good people. Be sure to follow my social media, DripTalk Instagram, DripTalk TikTok. Be sure to follow my personal social media. Follow my clothing brand information. I have my email, driptalk22@gmail.com. If you want to do any collabs or send any video topics for me to talk about, you feel free to email me at there, good people. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns as well, email me at that email. All right, my good people. Until next time. Y'all be easy. Y'all be breezy. Bye. 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 Your man signing out. Well, I got a little smooth in there.